Welcome to the WNBA Picks and Plays edition. My name is Abby. This is for Tuesday, August 5th. We do have 5 games available on the slate in the WNBA. We have a big card. This card is courtesy on the front end of covers.com. This one has the line moves, totals, and the injury report, covers.com. Front end, we have oddslogic.com. It's more of an extensive overview. Line moves, totals, injury report. On the back end, oddslogic.com. That's what it is. So first game we're going to look at here, it will be Dallas and New York. This one here opened up 7.5. That's the opening number. It's now gone to 11. You're seeing 11s right across the board. Yeah, 11s are coming across the board now. Totals 176. It opened up at 169. Now it's gone to 176. We're seeing even seeing a 177. Some books have 177. All right, so we're going to look into this game further. We'll take a look at this now. This one here. Well, actually, we'll take a look at the injury report first. Let's look at the injury report first for this game. So this one here, take a look at this closer. And as you can see here, as we discuss here, Maddie Segrist upgraded to available to play Tuesday at New York with a knee injury. She will be playing tonight. Maisha Hines-Allen is still 50-50 from an ankle injury, so she will not play tonight. As you know, Dejanary Carrington got traded to the Minnesota Lynx. She's no longer with the team. So she got traded from Dallas to Minnesota. And on the New York side, Satu Sabli's sister, Naira Sabli, is out indefinitely with a knee injury. Kennedy Burke still out. Injury management situation. Brianna Stewart still out with a leg injury indefinitely. So let's look into this further. This game. Let's look at the public and sharps for this one. Public all over New York. And they are on the. It's a bit of a resistance in this game. A bit of a resistance on the total. So it's a little bit of a resistance here. So it's kind of split. So there's no clear cut. No clear cut on the over/under. Bit of resistance. So we're going to look into this game further. And they've only played once. Of course, that's when Brianna Stewart played. This game, actually, sorry, Brianna Stewart did not play in this game. And it was July 28th. Dallas is an 8-point underdog. They covered, won 92-82, and they went over the 173. So this is the second game now. Second meeting head-to-head. Right now, in this game, Dallas last 5, 1-4 last 5 games. And they are 3-2 to the over. New York, this is their first game back off from the road trip. So they're 1-4 last 5 games. And they are 3-2 to the over. So for me in this game, since Brianna Stewart's been out of the lineup, New York has not covered any spreads at all. They haven't been covering. So they haven't covered a spread since Brianna Stewart hasn't been playing. So for me in this game, I don't have a client play for this game, but I will give you a play here. My recommended play. I will look at that now for you. So we'll take a look at that now. The client play itself. Right, so the client play here we're going to look at. We're going to look at the We're going to take a look at the over in this game. I might make this a client play, but I'll give this to you for free. We're going to take the over 176. That's where it's at right now. We have there's 176.5, like I said. I'm still making a client play. So I'll give you two plays here. I'm going to give you a two plays. You're getting two plays here for this one. Better yet, you know what? The better play for this game for me, take the first half over. First half over 86.5. That's the play I'm going to go with. First half over 86.5. This one, the last game that they played, and keep in mind, this is without Brianna Stewart. Both teams scored combined. They averaged 100 points combined in the first half. So I like the first half total here, 86.5. That's the angle I'm going to go with. I'm not going to talk you off the full game over. If you want to do the full game over, go ahead and do that. But for me, I'll take the first half over, 86.5. I'm going to go with that. I think we're going to see the same kind of thing again. No Brianna Stewart. So I like the over here in the first half. Dallas is playing to the over right now, 3-2. New York's 3-2. Although the last two games have gone under, I still feel in this game, the game's in New York, I still feel this game. I like the first half over in this one here. I think you'll see a pretty much an up-tempo style game. So give me the first half over 86.5. We'll give that to you here. Might make this a client play. Might add this one. This might be added. Have not added this yet, but you're getting it for free here. First half over 86.5. Take that one. All right, so the second game we're going to look at here, we're looking at Washington and Chicago. This is a client play that I definitely have. I definitely have a client play on this one. We have here the opening number opened up 5.5. It's now gone all the way to 7.5. It's gone to 7.5 right now. And the total opened up 158. Total hasn't moved that much. It's 158, and we're seeing a bit of 157.5. Hasn't really moved much. It's pretty much the same. Hasn't really moved. So we're going to look into this game further. We'll check the injury report. You know, Angel Reese is out of the lineup with back issues. She's not going to be playing. Ariel Atkins is playing in this game. So she's playing Tuesday versus Washington. She definitely will be playing. Didn't expect her to play, but she's going to play. Let's see. Angel Reese is out with the back again. Back issues. And that's it. Those are the major injury reports. Atkins is out. Atkins is back in the lineup. Angel Reese is out with the back issues. So for me in this game, we're looking at the public and sharps for this game. Public all over Washington. Pretty much is a Washington side. And they're on the under in this game. They do like the under. They do like the under in this game. So we'll take a look at this one now. I believe they had played 3 times. We're going to check that. Yeah, they played 3 times. First game, June 17th in Chicago this year. Washington 4-point favorites. Washington won 79-72. And that's when they had Angel Reese in the game and Atkins. And Washington still covered. Second game, July 8th in Washington. 81-79. Reese played, Atkins played, and Washington covered 81-79. Chicago covered as a 6-point underdog, and Washington won 81-79. Third game, July 29th, Reese played. They got blown up in Washington. Washington was a 7.5-point favorite. They covered 103-86. The last game went over. The game before was a push at 160. So for me in this game, and let's look at Washington's last 5 games. Let's take a look at Washington's last 5. We're going to take a look at that. Last 5 for Washington. They are. Let's get it here. They are 2-3 last 5 games, and are 2-3 to the under. Chicago. Last 5 for Chicago. 0-5. They've lost 8 straight games. They're 0-5 last 5, and are 2-3 to the under. So both teams playing to the under. Like I said, I have a client play for this game, but for the free play, I'm gonna recommend the under in this game. We'll give you the under 150, 158, under 158. I do like the under here, so I would take the under in this matchup. Under 158 would be the play. Chicago having a hard time scoring. Scoring's been bad. They haven't been scoring at all lately. So they haven't been scoring at all. So I gotta look at the under in this one. For me, under 158. Definitely look at the under. Washington again 2-3 last 5 as well. They've been struggling offensively here and there. So for me, I like the under in this game. Both teams are playing to the under right now. So for me, I like the under here. It makes sense for me. So take the under in this matchup. Like I said, I have a client play for this game. So definitely check that out. We'll get into more of that later. Third game we're going to discuss now, Indiana at LA Sparks. This one here opened up -1. LA opened up 172.5. Now Indiana's favorite, and they are -2. They're 2.5 right now. Some books have 2, 2.5, mainly 2.5 on the board right now. Total open up 172. We're seeing 178.5 right now. So the injury report for this game, and I have a client play for this game as well. There is a client play. I have a client play here. This injury report here we have Caitlin Clark not playing at LA with a groin injury. She's not going to play. LA pretty much healthy for this game. Yeah, LA is healthy for the game. No injuries on the LA side. So we'll take a look at the public and sharps for this game. Public all over Indiana. As he starts, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. So it's a bit of resistance on the side. So it's kind of even on this for the side. Total. Everybody's on the over in this matchup. So I have a client play for this game, and I'll give you a public play for this game as well. Not a public play. I'll give you a free play for this game. Free play. So this one here, they have played twice already. Played 2 times. First game in both games were in Indiana. First game June 26th in Indiana. LA 6-point underdogs. LA covered in 85-75, under 168.5. Second game July 5th in Indiana. 89-87. LA won. LA covered as a 5-point underdog, and it went over 163.5. So this is the third meeting now. So both teams right now, Indiana, last 5 games, They have won 5 straight games, and they are 2-3 to the under. LA, meanwhile, they've won 4 of their last 5 games, and 4-1 last 5. They are 4-1 to the over. LA 4-1 to the over. For me, the only way to look at this game, like I said, I have a client play for this game already, but for a free play here, the only way to look for me, I would look at trying to give you guys a free play here. Let's see. I would recommend the first half over 91.5. I'd recommend the first half over. LA. To me, this game is going to be a fast-paced game, and I do like the first half over. That's 91.5. I do like it here. Yeah, I do like I like the 91.5 here. I do like it a lot. Like I said, I just think the pace of this game, especially at the beginning, I can see it fast-paced. I can see this getting over the number, especially the way LA plays. LA plays fast and up-tempo, and I find in this game, especially early on, because of that, I like the first half over 91.5. I do like that here. I like that a lot. So definitely take a look at the first half over. Take a look at the first half over in this matchup. 91.5. I think it's probably the biggest first half over, or the first half total so far this season. 91.5. So I definitely take a look at that over. I know Indiana's gone under the last 2 games, but I'm going to look at the over in this matchup. I'm going to take the over here. I definitely have to look at the over here for sure. And that's the thing. And LA is the type of team that they can influence your style of play. The way they play, they can influence your style of play. This is why the number's this high for a reason. They're an offensive machine. They influence your style of play, and I just think Indiana's will have to play at that pace. So give me the first half over 91.5. That's the recommended play for me. So we're done for that game. Like I said, I have a client play for this game. I'll get into that in a moment. 4th game we're going to look at here, Minnesota at Seattle. So this one here opened up -1.5 Seattle. This has gone now all the way to 2. We're seeing 2.5, and it's dropped to 1.5 now. So they're going to come down to 1.5 now. At some of these books, it's going to come down. Total open up 159. We're seeing now. We saw 158. It's gone. It's 157.5 now. 157.5. So it just switched over to 157.5. Take a look. Yeah, it just changed to 157.5 as we're speaking now. So definitely that's what it is now. Injury report for this game. Nafisa Collier is out for Minnesota with an ankle issue. That's a big news. Everybody else should be healthy for Seattle. Yeah, everybody else is healthy. We'll look at the sharps in public for this game. Public is a bit of a resistance on the side between Minnesota and Seattle. A lot of resistance. The total, however, everybody's on the under in this game. Under 157.5. Yeah, everybody's on the under. So we'll take a look at this game further. No client play for this game. They played twice. First two meetings. First meeting was in Minnesota. It was a 7-point favorite, 7-point underdog. Seattle, they covered, but Minnesota won 82-77. Went over 156.5. Second meeting, June 11th in Seattle. This one, 94-84, Seattle won. They were a 3.5-point underdog, but they won outright in Seattle and went over 155.5. So this one here, this is the third meeting now. For me, this is a toss-up. Minnesota's won 2 straight for their last 5. Minnesota has gone over in 5 straight games. Seattle, two and three last 5 games. They are 2-3 to the under. So for me in this game, I'm going to look. Let's take a look here at this one. Give you a play here. I'm going to take a look at the. We're going to look at the under in this game. Under the 157.5. I know the first 2 games have gone over, but with Nafisa Collier out of the lineup, she's basically, to me, 80 to 90% of Minnesota's offense. So if they're out of the lineup, I think, and even if Carrington joins the team, I just think there's going to be a bit of a drop off in the scoring, in my opinion. So I'm going to look in the direction of the under. I agree with the public here, and I would recommend the under in this game, under 157.5. I would take the under. That's the way I would look at it, under 157.5. Like I said, Collier's out of the lineup. She's 80 to 90% of Minnesota's offense. I think the offense struggles a little bit in this game against Seattle. Seattle desperate for win. They've lost 2 straight games. They need a win, and I can see a little bit of defense being played in this game. I know the first 2 games went over, but I think this one goes under in this game. It's because of the Collier factor. I like the under 157.5. So I would recommend that play. So that's it for that game. So this is the next one here we're looking at. And this will be the 5th and final game. Connecticut at Phoenix. This one opened up 14.5. We're now seeing it go to 15. You got 15s across the board. 15s are coming across the board now. Total open up 164. Now it's going all the way to 168.5. You're starting to see some 169s, but mainly 168s right now. We're going to look at the injury report. Satu Sabli's back in the lineup. She was gone for the last 2 days with personal issues, but she is back to playing tonight. So that's the big one. And for Connecticut, no major injuries on Connecticut. They're pretty much healthy. And we're going to look at the public and sharps of this game. Public is no play on the public. No public play at all. Let's see. I see public's all over Connecticut. And they are on the. They like the over in this game. They're on the over. Actually, no, the bit of resistance. Excuse me. There's a bit of resistance on this game. The over/under, a bit of resistance on this game. But the side is definitely a Phoenix side. No client play on this game. Take a look at this now. Head-to-head, they played June 18th in Connecticut. Phoenix won 93-75. It was over 157. That was an over in that game. And Connecticut covered the 14.5. So this is this rematch in this game. Connecticut 2-3 last 5 games, and they are 3-2 to the over in this game. That's Connecticut, 3-2 to the over. Phoenix. They're 2-3 last 5 games, and they are. Let's see. One 3-1 to the under in their last 5 games, Phoenix. So 1-3-1 to the under last 5 for Phoenix. For this game here, we're gonna look at the client play in this one. We'll check the client play out for this. We'll check the client play out for this game. We'll look at that now. Client play. Get you a play here. Phoenix has been a good first half team. They've been very good in the first half. I would trust them. I like Phoenix here in the first half. Yeah, I would take Phoenix in the first half here. Definitely like Phoenix here. So, when they played Connecticut before as well, they covered Connecticut in the first half, 48-36 in that first game. And to me, against the weaker opponents, I find Phoenix to be a good first half team. They're very good in the first half. So I would definitely take a look at Phoenix in the first half, -8.5. I would look at the Phoenix side, -8.5 first half Phoenix. I think they put the pedal to the metal against Connecticut in this first half. So I like him at 8.5 Phoenix in the first half. Take Phoenix 8.5 first half in this game. That's the recommended play for this game. No client play on this one. Yeah, that's the way to go in this game for sure. Definitely take a look at that. Definitely take a look at that one. Yeah, definitely take a look at that. That's the recommended play. And that's it. So that's it for the WNBA Picks and Plays edition. That is it. We've gone through all 5 games. All 5 games have been completed. They're done. Again, I have 2 client plays. I might add a 3rd client play for the WNBA, but right now, as it stands, 2 client plays in the WNBA right now. 2 MLB plays right now. You can go to sportsmemo.com, Abby Sports Picks. I am riding hot, still number 1 the last 30 days. I have these client plays are 5% plays. The client plays that I have today are 2 rare 5% plays that I have up at sportsmemo.com. So you want to take advantage of that. And I'm number 1 last 30 days. Number 1 last 30 days right now. 32-20 last 30 days in the WNBA. Number 1 in that last 30 days WNBA. So you want to jump on board, take advantage of these plays. Again, take advantage of our 7-day pass that we have. You'll see that in the description below. The flex picks with myself, other cappers, give you the flex picks. So you can take advantage of that. Like I said, I have 2 5% client plays tonight for the WNBA you can jump on. And we have 2 MLB plays, Major League Baseball. Overall, all sports, last 8 days, 20, 16, and 1 all sports. So you want to jump on the MLB client plays as well. There's some good ones, very good ones. Again, everything's in the description below. Abby Sports Picks, you'll see it there. So take advantage of that. Other than that, for the free plays that we're giving you, good luck to your free plays today. Hope you guys cash some tickets, hit some winners. Let's have a big Tuesday. And we're going to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we only have 1 WNBA game tomorrow. We're going to take a look at that. Until then, good luck. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Believe in yourself. Good luck. Peace. I'm out. Let's have a big Tuesday.